just be authentic, my authentic self.
Right. Damo, like you need to just be real proper. Okay, welcome to the Felony Girls podcast. This platform is about real stories, second chances, survival, healing, and the truth about what women go through before, during, and after incarceration. Today's episode is very powerful. We're sitting down with a young woman who spent 17 years incarcerated and is now navigating life after prison while dealing with the reality of a failed system. This conversation is not about glorifying any crimes. It's about understanding trauma, survival, accountability, reentry, and what happens when people come home without the support they need. Thank you for being here and trusting us with your story. We would like to thank our listeners. We would like to ask you to like, subscribe, and share. I am one of your hosts, Felony Girl Damo. And I am the second host, Star, Felony Girl Star.
So I'm honored to introduce Symone, better known to the community as Mo. Mo have faced a absolutely bet. Mo have faced the absolute belly of the beast, having recently returned home after serving 17 years behind bars. She's back, she's free, and today we are diving deep into her journey, the reality of long-term incarceration, and what life looks like on the other side of the wall. Mo? How y'all doing?
Hey, 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 Mo. So just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Symone Brown, 36 years old. I'm from Pontiac, Michigan. Served 17 years in Orange Valley for assault with intent to murder, assault with intent to run gun charges. I just had came home. Well, I left prison last year. I literally just came. I had to do a county times. I caught a case while I was in prison, so I just came home August 23rd, and here we are.
Okay, so real quick, when you say you caught a case when you was in prison, what kind of case did you catch in prison?
A drug case.
Okay, and then how long did you have to serve in the county?
6 months.
Okay, so on top of your, how much time did you do?
So the prison, I was served 16 years. That's where 17 years come from, that 6 months.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, so you 16 and a half, and then, okay, then you did 6 months. So, okay. So how are you feeling today?
Anxious, scared, nervous.
So tell everybody who you are today.
Who am I today? Who I am today?
Yes, who are you today?
Right now today?
Right now, today.
Somebody that's scared, that's on around fighting for their life, literally. Okay, so to bring our listeners up to speed, since Mo have been home, she has been constantly in contact with her parole officer just about some issues that she was having in her community with individuals from her past. And the parole officer did not respond to where it was beneficial or helpful to Mo. And Mo found herself in a situation. Mo, could you please tell as much as you would like to share about the situation? So since I've been home, let's be real. So I've been home, right? And like the first couple, like, weeks, it was okay, whatever the case may be. I guess word got out, I got home. Then it helped, I done got myself on social media, trying to be normal and all that stuff. So I don't like that. Yo, Victor said whatever, they don't like that. So I had shit. I was already hearing people trying to kill me and stuff. My victim, people trying to kill me and all that. Ignoring it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, shit, who's still on that shit all them years later? You know what I'm saying? I'm not the same person like when I was 18. So I would hope you ain't the same person, but I shit go. But nonetheless, though, let's see, shit, been here the rest of my life. I had dropped my cousin off. Boom, an hour later, they killed him. So, boom, that's a murder, you know what I'm saying? The police got me in that, whatever case it be. Fast forward, the victim brother in my car. I've been hearing the rest of my life about the brother and all that stuff. Fast forward, you see me at the store, shoot up my car. My sister get shot. Of course, he get arrested or case may be. Now, mind you, this my victim. This the victim that I went to prison for. This is people that just shot up my car, shot up my sister, shot my sister. So right now, at this time, you know what I'm saying, the brother got attempt murder on me, my sister, and another baby.
Oh,
So,
wow.
okay. While all this going on, you got the police now telling me, you got to move, you need to move, you need to do this. Where the fuck I'm going to go? You know what I'm saying? I'm on parole. Where I'm going to go? Y'all ain't helping me with nothing. Y'all keep saying my life in danger. I need to get the fuck on.
So now we fast forward, recently got myself a situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is I was trying to sit here and protect myself, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't really speak on it. I just feel like right now, as we speak it right now, it's a warrant on my arrest for attempt murder. So let's just back up a little bit. So you said that your cousin got killed. Yeah, that fucked me up. I ain't even still breathe from that. So your cousin get killed, and then what, like a month or a few months later or so, you right. So your car gets shot up. Your sister was in the car with you, and now she gets shot. And this is all stemming from your past. Yeah, my past, my victim. Yeah. Mo, could you speak on some things that you have like tried to reach out to your parole officer for to assist help? My parole officer was in contact every day. That lady name what? Michelle Zarnax. We was in contact. I cried with this lady. I prayed with this lady. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, she knew what was going on. Do I feel like she cared? Yeah, but I feel like there's only so much they can do. Then again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. I actually don't know. This is my first time being on parole. This is my first time ever. You know what I'm saying? All this is my first. So I will say, like, I expected more. You know what I'm saying? When I was locked up and going for my parole, y'all gonna tell me y'all was gonna help me with this, help me with that. I went back to the same community where I called my case at, and like, you know what I'm saying? You still got the people like on my ass and shit. So my thing is, y'all won't help them with nothing. And the police, everybody out there fully aware what's going on. Like, so, ain't nothing a secret. What type of parole were you on? In-reach parole. Could you tell everybody what that is? You've been locked up for let's say you've been locked up for over a decade, whatever case may be. They feel like you're not improperly commit, you know what I'm saying, fit for the community. So they try to help you and give you as much resources as you can, which is housing, jobs, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Yeah, that ain't that. So did they help you at least find a job? Because we know they didn't help you find a place. Did they at least help you find a job? No. They didn't help me with nothing. They sent me to Bob. Bob gave me $150 Walmart card. That was that. So let me ask you another question. Have you been able to ever speak to your victim to at least just say, hey, I apologize. I was 18 years old. That's right. At this point, what the fuck am I apologizing to your bitch ass for? And I'm just not being funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was up, and you know what? I apologize to God and ask God to forgive me. You know what I'm saying? And I did feel some type of way, like I apologize when I came home. Like I was real to the point, like nigga, I would have sit here and help change you and everything. But like, what am I apologizing for? You still trying to kill me? Yeah. What am I sorry for? You still trying to kill me? Yeah. And I feel like, some people made this comment I just made may be controversial, or she don't care. Ooh. How can a person kill when a person really still trying to kill you? What do you want to do? What can that person do? You feel me? Right. So when you came home, your whole mindset had changed. You were 18 years old. You were like in another. Like, I'm a grown woman now. I was a kid that was wild and angry and all that shit. So when I came home, my mindset that most definitely changed. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on that type of time at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the street stuff, none of that. I like to party, whatever it may be, but as far as all that extra stuff, no. And then, like I say, and I'm gonna be real with you, right? For years, I never, I was a kid. When how you want them kids, grasp. I was a kid that did not grasp the reality or the seriousness of life. You know what I'm saying? And freedom. And I just thought I lived for the day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't value life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I value life a little bit more now that I've been locked up and shit, and you be around people, like literally, and you see people like literally just like passing away, dying. Like today, I value life. I didn't value life back then. So I said to say, like, I made an excuse why I did what I did to that man. You know what I'm saying? When I fought my case, but I ain't really had no excuse. I just wanted to do something. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? So then I got older, and now I'm older and shit. You realize, like, you just doing, like, well, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You just being destructive for a reason. So, yes, my mind frame had came home to change. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want more woo-woo. But I feel like, even though your mind changed like that, the environment you get your back to the wall. I went back right back. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just looking at, for all of our listeners out here, as Mo was just speaking,
when she caught her case, she was 18 years old. So she's saying she was just very, just out of control. And now, as she got older, she's saying her mind changed. That's not who, she is today. And as she got ready to come home, she just made amends with her past and just wanted to move forward. And her victim is still living in the past and very upset about what happened to him dang near 2 decades ago. We're talking about almost 20 years ago. And so this is where we're at now. So Mo, what would have helped prevent where you are now?
I feel like what would have helped prevent where I'm at now if they would have just sit here and like really took the chance and really help me. Like, bro, like, man, man, since I've been home, I've been motherfucking like what 2 murder attempts in my life, basically. Like, bro, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I definitely want to say, God definitely, have a calling for your life. We thank God that you are still here. You have been into situations that anybody will be like, I'm out of here, and you just stayed the course and, continue to just have your faith in God. So, we believe that that's everything. And so, it's an unfortunate situation that you are where you're at today. So I want to ask you another question. What's another thing that you would like for your listeners to just hear or know?
I'm gonna say this, right? For one, if you did a crime in your community, don't go back. Oh, that's just one. I'm just being honest with you. Do not ever go back. You know what I'm saying? That's just a setup for failure within itself. If some fortunate enough to go back and, you know what I'm saying, things, work out for them. But I won't suggest it. And then I'm pretty sure, like, like I said, it's only so much I'm willing to say on this thing right now, you know what I'm saying? Because, of course, I'm like really about to fight another case. So I
Yeah.
just feel like, people will ridicule you and make you look like you're just such this horrible person, right? And that's what hurt me more than anything. Like, what hurt me more than anything, like, I mean, ask for help, ask for help, ask for help. Y'all know what's going on. In a moment, you know what I'm saying, I react to anything. Y'all make it like I'm just this vicious person. And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want people to know. I'm not no vicious person, nothing like that. I'm just saying, I am a normal person, like to talk shit and have fun, you know what I'm saying? I did not expect, like, to literally be home and do 17 years, fight for my life, and come back home and sit here and try to fight for my life again. I never expected that. You know what I'm saying? I never expected to sit here be in the same situation I'm in right now. Like, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm scared. I don't know what my future holds. I don't know. I don't know if these police catch me, they're gonna try to shoot me down. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know.
What hurts you the most about your story?
My story all about incarceration. I don't know. What hurt me most about my story is shit. All my life is all I know is being locked up. That's what hurts me most about my story. If I got out, if I die today, only thing people will motherfucking know about me is I've been locked up. Juvenile, prison, you know what I'm saying? And she on the run. That's it. That's what hurt me the most about my story. My story is fucking like that ain't me.
Yeah.
It's like my story ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? That's what hurt me the most.
Yeah. Yeah. What's something?
Like the show is a criminal rapper. That's what hurt me most about my story.
Yeah. And also to all of our listeners out there, we have done time with Symone. And what we have known, she's always been goofy, always been like the how we said back in high school, the class clown. Now she was a little messy, but over She is a little messy, but overall, Symone is a good person. So, Symone, she was part of the casting. The producers actually absolutely. She was my favorite. I know. I'm just so sad because the producers was like, "It's a yes for me," and they didn't say yes throughout the whole thing to no one. And so, we were really, excited to be able to bring. So like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that bothers me. I feel like that reality show is gonna be my way out of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, nigga, that's my way out. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. Like, bro, like, I did not see this shit right here coming. I know. I know.
And
I know.
so, like, more so today's conversation with Mo is the definition of why we do this. It's a reminder that the system does not just fail people while they're behind bars. It also fails them when they come home by refusing to protect them, by refusing to give them access to the resources that's readily available in our community. We cannot overlook at that the fact that survivors of like violence who was forced into survival mode and call we can't call them criminals. We have to start asking like why the system waits for black women to be hunted before it pays attention, or
Right.
then criminalize them criminalize them when they survive
Right.
certain things. And so Mo, we do stand with you, and we want people to
Thank
pay
you.
attention to the gaps in the community and stop letting the system dictate who is worthy of safety or who is worthy of resources. Like everybody is worthy of this. When you served your 17 years in prison, you did your time for whatever offense you committed back then. And so your second chance started. And so to have to come home and relive and reface all that stuff again with no support system and no help, we just want you to know that we love you and we stand with you. You was our sister in the struggle and you are our sister outside of the struggle.
Thank you. And another thing that we want from you, Mo, what would you like from us, from your felony girls? And when I say felony girls, I'm not just meaning me and Damo. I'm just meaning all of your sisters from the struggle, the valley, just all your felony girls. Like, what would you like from us? Because we want to be here, we want to support you. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't being funny, but y'all feel to protect me. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else be. We gonna sit here ready around all this shit. I don't want nobody else to sit here and go through the same shit I just went through or going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, half the people that got locked up and probably went back, probably went through the same shit and they back was forced to get the wall. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, well, I want, let's just rally around this shit, you know what I'm saying? Support, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag support without these bars. You know what I'm saying? We need support in the bars, we need support out the bars. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's like they take you and just send you out here and just expect you to go with the flow. Absolutely. Mind you, when I left, I was 18 years old, okay? I ain't never sit here, had no driver's license. Everything is new. Everything about being an adult is new to me. I never made a grocery. I never did anything. First time working phones, I'm still like amazed all the stuff that's out here now. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like they don't teach you anything. They just put you out here to the woods. So I don't know what I want the family girl. I just ask y'all to pray for me, honestly. And well, shit, whatever makes out of this makes out of it. Yes. And how long have you been on the run as of today? Shit, a week. I know. A week. And we just know the feeling, I just know that it's hard that you have to look over your shoulder every single day, because you had to go back to the same exact environment that put you in prison for 2 decades of your life. So that's just so, um, just so unfortunate. Damo, do you have anything else for Symone?
Um, just for our listeners is that, transformation is a journey. You can't expect a person to build a stable life in a community that does not give them a solid ground to stand on. And so this is an example of, not having that solid ground to stand on. And I just want individuals to be more aware of people's journey, therefore after prison.
Yeah.
And I appreciate y'all too, because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard, like, especially like with shit like this, like that. It's really hard for me to talk to people, especially when seeing talking about the damn podcast. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person I just deal with. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But you know, this time around, like it feel good just to let somebody know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't moved, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, and then like even people gotta know is like supporting people coming home. We ain't doing them no favor. We actually are helping repair our communities from the inside out. So it's not like we're doing anybody a favor by giving them support that we need to help repair our communities. I like that. I don't
Absolutely.
like the fact that like them letting people trip over like the hurdles that the system left behind. You know, we got to start being that team that helps clear those hurdles out the way for people so that they can have so like we are success stories, but we actually are successful people that's returning into society, you know, trying to build a successful life for ourselves. We already success stories enduring and overcoming prison. That's a success story, you know. And so the first day in is just as important as the last day in, because now you start a new chapter of your life. Right. No, so I agree. And we love you. Like I said, you know, we already locked in before, there, and after. So, you know, this just another, you know, this is just another chapter of your life that, you know, we gonna be there for you, help support, help get you through it. I know it's hard to even just stay focused right now with all that's going on around you. But we want you to be. Feel like, you know, I'm just gonna, whatever happened, happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get these motherfucking folks to reason kill me when it's time for them to come get me. That's much. You know, I'm gonna have to face the music eventually. You know, I still want to face the music. I'm no lawyer or anything like that. Yeah. So, like, once I get me together, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got to keep looking out on them. That's for sure. And if it's anybody out there that know of anybody that can help support Symone, any support system, any lawyers that you know that might be willing to, you know, hear her out on her side of the story and a version, please don't hesitate to reach out, because that's what this community is for, and that's what this community is built on.
Yes.
Thank
we have another sister that the system has failed her, and we're really looking for help.
So, Mo, we just want to thank you for being here today and sharing your exclusive story with us here on the Felony Girls versus Everybody podcast.
Is there anything else, Mo, you would like to add? Let's just say something that you have never spoken about publicly. Is there anything that you would like to say? You know, just give the listeners something.
Never spoke on publicly?
Never. Let this be the first. Felony Girls versus Everybody.
Okay, this is the first. And this is, okay, let me get serious. I've been in love with Michael Jackson ever since he came out with motherfucking Man in the Mirror.
Mo gonna turn a joke into something.
My first boy crush, Michael was so damn fine. I was in love with Michael when he came out with Man on the Mirror.
Mo, you is still so silly. Like, despite what you're going through, you still know how to make a joke.
You know, Mo, I honestly wish that we was meeting on our podcast under different circumstances. Honestly, though, let me tell you something. Reason why people say I don't take life serious, you know, you have to laugh and smile at things and the irony of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, that's why I'm so silly. That's why woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? I think motherfucker really start crying and start laughing, like just like in the middle of crying. At the end of the day, I just know, like, I know God ain't done with me, and I know God built me up for something that's way bigger. I cannot explain the shit I be going through. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make it up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I do want people to know it ain't no never here. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, you gotta keep pushing. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Like, the devil want to tell me to kill myself. It's all bad. I ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep pushing. And when it's time, I'm gonna face my responsibility. But I would say this: no matter what's going on or how hard it is, don't let nobody harm y'all heart. You stay true to who the fuck y'all is.
That's right.
And I don't care what's going on. I would never let nobody change me or harm my heart.
That's right.
That's powerful. Thank you, Mo.
Yes. Thank you, Mo. Yes, that was really great.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just know who you is, true core. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I know my situation, shit. I know so many motherfuckers, like, nigga, been turned cold. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like my heart still gonna always be the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, Mo, we so appreciate you for doing this. Mo, would this be your first podcast? Mo, hold on. Mo, we can't hear you.